What's up, guys? Jay and Cody Show.
That was such a faggy way to start it, by the way.
What's up, guys? Your face is a faggy. I don't know. So, happy holidays. Thing going great. We're right in the midst of what? We're in the ass crack of Christmas and New Year's.
Great.
Smells great.
Yeah.
Smells like gingerbread man and cheap, shitty champagne.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ugh, no.
What kind of holidays? No, I'm gonna get fucked up on New Year's.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My friend's back in town, and we always before she moved away to El Dorado, which is like about 45 minutes from here.
Yeah, it's not really moving away, but yeah.
Well, might as well be when you're cheap like me and gas is too expensive. I'm a Jew, but
literally like $2 would get you there.
Yeah, I know, but it's just.
What
but
would you
then
do
back,
if you lived in a big city, like where you needed
right?
bus fare,
right?
fucking subway shit?
Awful.
Like, what the fuck would you do? You just wouldn't leave.
No, probably not.
And like, you might work an hour away.
Right. Bullshit. But anyway, she's coming back into town, so hoping to get pretty wasted.
Where at?
We used to do here in town.
Like, where? I mean, you guys got a house or?
It's gonna be at her. She has like a kind of like a fuck, what's it called? Not like a barn, but like one of those metal.
Like a silo?
No. No.
Well, you start off on the barn thing.
It's like a giant shed, pretty much.
Oh, that sounds warm.
I don't know.
Fucking.
It is.
Fucking late December in Kansas. That sounds really fucking warm.
It is.
Metal shed.
It'll be a lot of fun. That's where we had New Year's last year. It's gonna be.
I think your New Year's last year sucked, didn't it? Was it last year or the year before?
Why did it suck?
I remember, like, texting you. Because I was like, hey, don't, be careful, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, this is going to be cool. And you're going out with your girlfriend to go do something. And I texted you. And I ended up drinking a little bit. Not much. And I texted you, because you were like, I'm going to get wasted. It's going to be great. And I'm like, oh, you drunk? No.
Oh, no, that definitely wasn't.
It was like 1 o'clock, so I figured you'd be, Like, no, I didn't really end up doing much. I went to a party and I left. I'm like, you didn't drink? No.
Oh, yeah, no, that was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago?
Last year was awesome. Whew. I do remember one of my fondest memories was I had to have my ex drive. Not because I was too drunk, because I had to pee so bad. It was hard to walk because I had to pee so bad. And we had to stop at the gas station. I was like, you gotta drive. I can't do it.
Why don't you just pee before you left?
They didn't have a bathroom out there, and her parents were asleep in the house.
You just had to pee?
Well, no, I mean, we were leaving anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, you're out in the middle.
It's not out in the middle of nowhere, though.
Yeah, but still. You're telling me you've never peed,
I prefer not to.
Yeah, but better than bursting a bladder.
True.
Dude, I peed, I lived at a pretty busy, my old house where I showed you before?
Yeah.
I peed off the porch, I don't know how many times. Just tons and tons. There was just one time we're all drinking and partying, and I go out and, I piss on the porch, and it's, dark, I don't pee during the day, but
right.
That would be, and, I'm peeing, and my neighbor just walks right out his front door, and I'm just like, hey, how you doing?
That's awesome.
Fucking dick in hand, pissing all over the side of my porch. Well, pissing off the porch, I'd say.
Right, just right on your porch. Just right in front of the door.
I'm better than an animal.
Are you?
Barely.
Barely? Get it?
Yeah.
It's funny because
Puns are the highest form of humor.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
No, that's what,
they're the lowest, but they're my favorite.
I love that. I watched Life on the Road, that David Brenton movie. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. The guy from The Office, Ricky Gervais. And he was doing all these pun jokes, and he was like, I think puns are the most intelligent form of humor. It was great.
Speaking of Ricky Gervais, I hate his laugh.
I hate you.
Oh, it's so annoying.
I love his laugh.
I think he's a funny guy, but I absolutely hate his laugh.
You can't say Ricky Gervais, I hate. In anything.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
It definitely.
Not without being punched in the face.
I hate his laugh.
Because Ricky Gervais is a god.
He's funny as hell. I love his
I love
comedy.
his laugh. Because it's a real laugh. It's a genuine laugh.
It is.
You know who else I love? I love their voice. I love their laugh. I love Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes.
Fucking love it.
Yes.
I mean, it's a distinct. Yeah.
It is.
I love it. Like, it's genuine.
Just, And, like, the only reason I say this is because I was watching The Office, some of their bloopers.
Yeah.
And there were just a couple scenes with him in it. And it was awful. I just can't stand his laugh.
You're such a cockholster. Which Office? The real Office or the American Office?
What do you mean?
You said you're watching The Office.
Yeah, I
it's
didn't
like
know
the
there
real
was...
one or the American one?
I didn't know there were 2 different ones.
What?
Yeah?
Good Lord, youngin'.
What? What? Explain.
I'm at a loss for words.
What is the real Office?
You really thought that The Office was just Steve Carell, fucking...
What's the other one?
The one that's... The real one, the one that, like, that was based... Like, they took that and made the American version.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Which, by the way, is a lot funnier.
Is
you
it?
probably wouldn't like it, though.
I don't like British humor too much.
No. Well...
Is it British?
Okay, well...
I would assume it's British.
What do you find British humor? Like, let's define that first.
I don't know. I mean, I can't think of any just British jokes right off the top of my head.
No, but I mean, like, you can think of media.
Have you ever seen the video Old Greg?
No.
Okay, it's pretty funny. I actually kind of like that one. Just because it's classic. But I don't know. Although I tell you what, fucking love the Monty Python. Monty Python.
Monty Python is seriously British.
Oh,
and
no,
I don't
know.
like it.
No.
I think it's...
I
think it's too stupid.
Oh, I love it.
It, to me, is, like, way too British.
Really?
Yeah. But I love a lot of British humor. Like, Jim Jeffries, fucking the shit. That's where he started. Ricky Gervais, Steve Merchant, Carl, that whole group. I think they actually are responsible for podcasts being a big thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear their podcast?
No.
You fail in so many... How do you even know Ricky Gervais at this point? You don't know he created The Office. He's the one that starred in it. It was arguably, like... It was the best version of that show. Derek, you ever see Derek?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's British humor.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
But what is the original Office?
I just told you.
Just
Steve Merchant and Ricky Gervais made it. And it's like, here's why it's shitty.
It was a TV show.
Yeah, but here's why it's shitty. And I don't even know if you'll know the guy. It stars, and I can't even think of his name. And you never watched Fargo, did you?
Yeah.
I
watched a little bit of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Okay, the first series, the main guy, the kind of guy that gets beat up on, he's actually the Jim.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the character Jim was based on.
So then...
the guy fucking Rainn Wilson was based on. The Dwight in that group is so much more funny.
Right.
There's this, like, classic scene where they'll go to, like, this bar, and he's trying to, like, pick up women and whatever, and he picks up this kind of fat chick, which isn't the funny part, but he finds out she has a boyfriend, and he's all, like, kind of irked out. But at the end of the night, as everyone's leaving the bar, you see the fat chick and her husband driving off on a motorcycle, and then in the sidecar is the Dwight character, and he's just like... so hilarious. It's that look he has of, like, fear, but I'm gonna go get laid anyway.
So, I mean, where can I find this?
Netflix.
Really?
Yeah. It should have been the thing that pops up before anything else.
And it's just called The Office?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look real quick.
That was really...
How long of, like, a series is it?
That's what I was going to say is a shitty thing. Maybe the shitty thing. What they did, which I kind of... It irks me in a way. Like, I get why they did it. Like, Steve Merchant and Ricky Gervais were saying, like, it was the time to end it. We just need, And the British shows, like, I love Derek, but I think Derek is so short. I'm like, you can get through Derek in, like, a day.
I have seen this on Netflix. Because I've seen the thumbnail for it. But I thought... I didn't realize that The Office that I know was based off of this. I thought this was just something completely different with the same title.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm gonna check it out,
arguably where Ricky Gervais got to start from.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
And here's the thing: if you see Ricky Gervais in anything, just watch it.
Right, yeah.
You're gonna love it. I mean,
I do really like him.
Special Correspondence. It's great. I don't know if he's in it or if he's... Yeah, he's in it.
Never seen it.
You haven't?
What's it called?
Special Correspondence?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's on Netflix. It's a great movie.
Okay.
That's the thing. You guys say I'm hard on movies, but you guys don't watch real movies.
I really don't. I don't watch a lot of movies, to be honest.
You do. You watch a shit ton of movies, but you watch, like, just the big blockbuster movies. You don't really watch, like...
Yeah.
What I would consider, like...
Right.
A lot of meat to the bone kind of movies. Although Special Correspondence is really funny.
Is it?
It's got Jim Norton. If you can find Jim Norton in it, then I'll give you a pat on the balls.
Is he not like a character?
No, not really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little special. Little tidbit.
Is he one of like the people walking by or something?
I'm not gonna tell you because then you'll know where to look.
Oh.
I mean, it's a big movie. There's a lot of different sets, but
right.
A lot of characters, but
that kind of sucks that he doesn't have a more.
He's also in Spider-Man 3.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like the one with Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
Who was he in Spider-Man 3?
It's either Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man 2, possibly Spider-Man 1, I don't know.
Who was he in that?
It's just some guy.
Are you serious?
He's like, I don't know what his line is just like, yeah, I've seen him, and I think he stinks.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about, too. I'm looking this up, because that sounds awesome. I mean, I wouldn't have known.
It's like 7 seconds, I think.
Right. They're like interviewing him from the news, right?
Right. He's like working.
Yeah.
Doing, I don't know, unloading a van or something, I don't know.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. See, at the time, I didn't know who Jim Norton was.
No, I mean, well, I did know who he was, but it wasn't enough for me to give a shit.
Right.
Because I knew him from Tough Crowd.
Okay.
Which is a great show, and you can't find it anymore. Even on Cody, I looked.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently people just didn't like it as much as I loved it. But I mean, okay, Colin Quinn hosted the show. You had Patrice O'Neal, who was a regular. Rich Voss was on there. Jim Norton was a regular. Like, and all these guys just talk about shit. How do you not fucking love that?
Right. What was I going to say? I drew a blank.
No, wow, that's surprising. Like you haven't done that. Did you get anything cool for Christmas?
I got a computer.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I didn't have one before, so now I can use it for stuff.
How shitty is it going to Christmas parties and shit and like getting stuff and not giving anything? I hate that.
It's awful.
You just feel like the biggest shitbag.
Right, no, it's awful.
Yeah. Like I blew almost all of my free cash on my kid.
Really?
Yeah. So I didn't bring anything for anyone.
Yeah.
But I, in turn, didn't ask. I told people, don't give me shit.
Right.
And I'm like, listen.
And see, that's what I said too, but that didn't stop anything. So.
I also didn't really get anything, so.
Right.
I mean, like, I got saved on that, because I got some slacks and, like, a button-up shirt, the tie.
That's good.
I tend to get that shit a lot.
That's good.
I guess. I don't really, I mean, I wear slacks, but I don't tend to, I don't know.
You should start dressing up more.
Why?
I don't know.
I have no purpose. Also, like, when I got like $50, that was.
Did you?
Yeah, that was my whole Christmas, which is fine. Like, I didn't want anything.
That's good.
Oh, it's great. You know.
I got $50 from my grandpa. It was, I don't know. It wasn't really Christmassy this year. It just didn't feel like Christmas, I guess.
I think it's where you're at and what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like how you're doing it.
Right.
Yeah, like for me, totally Christmas, but you know, as a kid, you got the tree, presents, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it was definitely cool at home. I guess part of the reason was like, well, my parents are pissed at me, so.
But also too, Christmas Day here in Kansas. This totally happened. Like this was an event that fucked me up more. I don't know if it fucked you up, but we had like a monsoon, a sideways monsoon.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It was fucking raining and fucking
and
shit.
it snowed on Easter.
Yeah.
Like it's a little switch there.
I mean, it was what, 50? 60
the high
degrees?
was 62.
Yeah, it was. I didn't wear a
And
coat.
we were under a tornado watch?
Yeah.
Or warning?
Watch.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, not warning.
Oh.
Warning's the big.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, warning is like, hey, we saw one right down the road. Be careful.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, watch is just like, it could happen.
Huh.
But yeah, had a like, so that didn't help. Like, if it had been cold, snowy,
right?
Like, yeah, it's just Christmas.
Like it was 2 days ago.
Right? Yeah.
When it was absolutely freezing.
Oh my God.
Kansas is a weird state.
Here's the thing. This is why people like me develop heart attacks, or from what I assume is actually just allergies or being sick or whatever. In fact, I had to cover for a guy at work today because he got sick. But when you live in Kansas,
yeah,
one day, and I kid you not, what was it 3 days ago, 4 days ago? It was like negative.
Yeah, it was like negative.
Negative
It got down to
six?
-4 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's in the negatives.
It was shitty.
Yeah.
2 days later, it's in the 60s.
Right.
Like, your fucking system is just like,
Oh yeah.
what is going on? And by the time, like, I got used to it being like 30 degrees,
Right.
you know, I'm like, it's alright. Then it's like hot again.
Right.
Fuck. It's bullshit.
Oh, and it was like in my room yesterday. Oh, I had to bring in another fan because it was so hot. I was like, what? It's Christmas Day. How is it so hot in my room?
Why do I need to be in shorts
I
and a
walked
tank
in,
top?
Right, I walked in, I was like, ugh.
In Kansas. Like, if we,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if we're in California, alright. Yeah.
Right, sure.
By the way, I think California, it would suck to spend like Christmas in California.
Why?
It just wouldn't seem like Christmas.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, to them it probably does.
Maybe. Probably. I mean, that's all they know.
Right.
Yeah. I think my only really good Christmas story, though, it was pretty bland, to be honest. I mean, didn't really do much. Not much happened. I mean, I went to my wife's parents' thing, went to, my mom's thing, whatever, ate, whatever, and got a heart attack. It's pretty boring. But Christmas night, last night, I'm laying down and watching, what the fuck was I watching? I don't know, it doesn't matter. I was watching a movie or something. I'm playing on my phone or whatever. And my son is sleeping right behind me, wife's sleeping on the other side of him. Well, like, all of a sudden, it was like damn near hot. Like, I feel hot on my back, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it was the weirdest feeling, and I'm like, and it's like spreading. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? Like, if it's, let me just say, like, I was terrified for like a half a second, and that half a second led to disgust, led to me being angry, because what do you think it was?
Did someone fart on you?
No.
Oh. Was the heater on?
No. And this was hot. Like, holy shit hot. Like, burn hot for, like,
Was your mod going
for a
off?
half a second. For a half a second. And then it cooled off, but still warm.
I don't know.
Piss. My son peed. Came out the diaper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great.
That sucks.
Like I said, for half a second, I was like, what the fuck? And, like, I touched, like, the padding, and I'm like, oh, no, it's wet. Like, okay. Check my own ass real quick. So, like, okay, nope, okay. Nothing coming out there. I don't have any other holes over here for anything. I can pee. You know how shitty it is to be like 4 a.m. in the morning, and you now got to handle a piss situation.
That's awful.
The bed. I just pee on it. What the fuck do?
You gotta wash it.
Kid's sleeping.
Wake him up.
You don't want to wake him up because he
Gotta
wakes up. He's probably up.
Well,
It's
what do you
4
do,
a.m.
though? Gotta wake him up.
You don't have to wake him up.
What'd you do?
Well, what you do is you get some, like, bath towels, and you slide them under him, and you slide him over the spot of pee, and you covertly, like, change his diaper and slide it back on while he's sleeping, and then you ride it out.
Nice. Did you ever roll over in it?
Well, it was under bath towels.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm telling you, if you don't do that, if you wake him up, he's probably up. He's been sleeping since like 10, 6 hours. He's up now.
It's true.
Holy fuck, it's 4. You're tired. Now you got to be up.
Right, that's true.
So you're debating, like, do I really want to lay in possibly a layer of piss, or do I want to be up for the next 4 or 5 hours? I'm laying in the piss. I mean,
and it's a good thing you didn't, since you had to go into work at 2.
Right.
That would have been rough.
It'll be rougher tomorrow if that happens.
Yeah.
That's gonna suck. But yeah, moving on. So I saw that your personal hero passed away this weekend.
He did. The great George Michaels. Wham.
You gotta have faith. They'll
Now
give you a heart attack.
now who's gonna dance with him?
I know. Death.
Right.
No.
What was that other one that we said he had? That other really good one. We were just talking about this, and we had
Wake
3.
me up.
Yeah,
before
right.
you go.
Oh.
Like a yo-yo. So wake me up. He was so gay. How did no one know he was gay for like?
I really knew he was
not
gay.
in the 80s.
Really?
Oh no, fuck no.
Huh.
Chicks wanted to bone him. He was the cool. Like it was cool to look like George Michael.
Really?
In the 80s. I mean, I don't know.
Still
I was
still cool
I was
to look
like a
George
fucking
Michael.
toddler in the 80s, but I mean,
Still cool to look like George Michaels. Dead.
it is kind of. I wish you did.
Me too.
No, I mean, he really just wore like a tight white shirt and blue jeans, which
Sure.
is kind of what a lot of faggots wear. And I don't mean faggots as in,
Gay people.
fucking ass. I mean just country people.
Right, yeah.
Hippies, trendies, whatever.
Trendies. No, and then I thought we were going to lose Carrie Fisher there for a bit.
You know what? I told you Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Day. It was yesterday.
Was it? That's what I thought, but...
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we're having...
Well, wait, was he found Christmas Day?
Yeah. It was announced Christmas Day. It was announced yesterday. Because I was sitting there with my family. It's kind of funny, too. I was sitting with my sister and my wife and my brother-in-law. And we're like on our phones and whatever. And they're, not my brother-in-law, but the other two, college educated, whatever. And I was reading something I was on CNN.com, and I was like on something about this Israel fucking fake news story thing, which we'll talk about in a second. And I was just like, oh man, what the fuck is going on? And literally my sister like looks over and she's like, hey, how do you spell diarrhea? I'm like, what the fuck are you on? Like, oh, nothing. I'm on Pinterest. Like, what the fuck? It just hurts knowing they're educated, and I'm the only. Like, I'm talking about big political issues.
Right.
They spelled diarrhea. But anyway, it wasn't on there, and then like, I don't know, 10 minutes later, my wife was like, "Hey, they just found George Michael dead." I'm like, "Really?" And so like, I went back to CNN, and yep, there it was.
Huh.
So.
That's rough.
It is kind of. I mean, yeah.
And like, to be honest,
I don't know.
Here, to be honest, unless I'm missing an artist, I'd probably say he's the one that I'm bummed out about the most this year. Like, we talked about David Bowie and Prince, and I think that they're great musicians. I think Prince was a really good guitarist and whatnot. I don't like their music too terrible. I like a couple songs by him.
You saying you actually like George Michael's music?
I am. You didn't?
No.
Really?
No, it was a joke.
I don't know. I really liked it. It was good.
It was just fun.
Happy.
It was fun to get up there with your boyfriend and dance around. And
It was good music. It was happy music.
yeah, but a lot of 80s wave was.
Yeah.
What do you love about the 80s wave?
Sure.
What was that song we just had from Back to the Future?
Power of Love?
Yeah. Great song. That's the power of love. Love that song. See, I always thought his were the shittier songs.
Really?
Yeah.
I like him.
I mean,
I don't know. I've always... I'm not saying it's because they're like lyrically genius or anything. I just really like the sound of them.
No, I
It's
just
good.
like I don't know. When I compare it to other '80s wave, I'm like, it's not that. Come
Like
on, Eileen.
That's a good song.
Yeah, man.
That's a really good song.
I come from a land down under.
It's
Another good song.
Yeah,
I mean,
was that the 80s?
yeah, it was all '80s. Yeah,
Huh, okay.
yeah. Man Without Hats. Oh fuck, they were huge in the '80s. Again, I was like a toddler, so I don't actually know, but
right.
I've been told. I had an older sister,
True.
about 5 years.
That makes a difference.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I somewhat remember her styles.
Oh.
I remember when she was into Poison and shit.
Oh.
The fluffy hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, Poison's a band I'm not a huge fan of.
What are you talking about? I'm getting it. Really getting it. No, I hate Poison. I really do.
I had you pegged as a Poison fan.
I
can see you rocking the hair.
It hurts me to listen to 80s hair metal. Even though I know, like, they're fantastic guitarists and everything, still just like, ugh.
Their voice.
Their
voice is what kinda kills it for me, to be
The
honest.
message of the songs,
Right.
like, yeah, you're doing drugs and banging women. Wow.
Nothing's changed in 30 years.
Nah, metal doesn't do that anymore.
Metal doesn't, yeah.
Rap does.
Rap does.
Yeah. Some.
Most.
Some. I mean, yeah, you're right. Most pop is like that, too.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's all about, I mean, that's kind of living the life. But living the life sucks.
It does.
I know people will disagree with me. What the fuck are you talking about? Banging chicks, doing drugs, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun for a while.
Right.
Then what do you do?
And see, I think that's the reason why I am a metalhead. Aside from the fact that the sound I like better than rap, it's just kind of repetitive. But there's actually substance in the lyrics.
Some.
Some. I mean, it's not...
Yeah, because I mean, there's that thing too where a lot of metal is like, which I don't want to get into a big music thing, but
right.
a lot of it is like personal issues. I'm kind of sick of that too.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what I want a song to be about anymore. Like, I'm
Right.
so fucking picky. Like, I don't want you crying about your life. I don't want you talking about living good life.
Political's always good.
I like political.
System of a Down.
Yeah, I love that. You know, but then sometimes that gets a bit much.
You're right.
Like, yes, I know.
Such a lonely day.
I need to stop fucking playing games. I need to read more. I get it.
Right.
Fucking stop
Rage
hounding me.
Against the
Jesus.
Machine.
Yeah. I don't have time to be angry today. I've got a busy day. But, you know, the biggest thing people do on Christmas Day is what?
Eat.
Go to the movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever really have on Christmas Day.
Packed.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go?
No.
Oh.
But we were going to. Then my family wanted to go see Collateral Beauty, and I got outvoted. And I'm like, so we could go see Rogue One, or we could see Collateral Beauty, or we could see Why Him, or
I wanna see that.
Office Christmas Party.
Definitely want to see
But
that.
we're going to go see Collateral Beauty. Like, well, yes, we all decided on it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm going to sit and cry about...
George Michaels.
Yeah. No. And I transitioned to this because of the time we have. And there again, we're probably going to ostracize a group of people that aren't interested. And for that, I apologize. I'm sorry. If you do not give a shit about this, I get it. But there's a lot of people that do. I decided to sit and cry about my next few weeks of entertainment. The playoffs are the funnest. It's the greatest time of the year because you have great games Saturday, great games Sunday. It's the best of the best in the NFL. And we're looking at a shitstorm. We really are.
Yeah.
Like, this weekend was the roughest I've seen in a long time.
Yeah. It's not going to be good. I
If
thought it
you're,
was going to be
if
really
you're
good.
Derek Carr or Marcus Mariota or Tyler Lockett, Christmas Eve. How shitty was their Christmas Day?
Right,
Can you imagine
yeah.
that? All three of them, if you didn't know, either broke Lockett and Carr broke their legs, and Marcus Mariota fractured his leg.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's awful.
ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I was watching video on Tyler Lockett's. Oh,
It was bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
And by the way, that, in my opinion, was one of the main reasons they lost that game.
yeah,
Because,
it's a morale killer right there.
and you could tell it destroyed
Yeah.
them right then. And then they got a touchdown taken back, and they were right at the goal line. But, like, you could just see it. Like, none of them were.
Right.
They were not there.
No, I mean,
And-
I'd definitely be more concerned about him at this point.
Right.
To be honest.
Well, I mean, it's like, hey, oh, you lost one of your... And not to mention just, like, they're all really close, and you
Yeah.
can tell that watching it. Not only did you lose, like, a really good friend for a while, a teammate who's been coming on strong
yeah.
lately. We're also taking back that touchdown we
Right.
gave you, too.
Right,
you
that
know?
you did have.
Yeah, so, hey, suck on that.
Right. A little off topic. Do you remember who Kevin Ware played for when he fucked up his leg?
Kevin Ware.
He's the guy that landed and his
Yeah.
shin popped out.
It was a college team, so I
It
don't know.
was, and I can't remember who it was.
I'm shitty with college.
I thought it was Louisville, but I could be totally off on that. I don't know. I showed my dad that, and he said, "Oh, that's the worst one I've seen in a while." I was like, "Do you remember Kevin Ware?" That was pretty gnarly. That was bad,
Yeah.
but that's just what reminded me of that.
That's where you were going? I thought you
Yeah,
had someplace you were going.
No, I couldn't remember who he played for.
Oh. I didn't know that was a thing.
What?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Could have gone on to the Derek Carr, the Marcus Mariota.
No.
Anytime you immediately see them bring out an air cast, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck. And they did that with all three guys.
Right.
Did you see the Mariota one? Or
Yeah.
which didn't look that bad. I didn't think.
It didn't. That's why I was surprised that it actually ended up being that bad.
Yeah.
Because it kind of came down weird, but it didn't really look like a serious injury. Derek Carr's didn't look good, though.
Derek Carr's did not look good. And it's really shitty. Aside from the fact that we got the Dolphins in the playoffs, and like the Seahawks, I'm taking this out of it because Tyler Lockett is a great player, and I think it hurt them as far as winning that game. But you're talking about a team that still has Jimmy Graham, Doug Baldwin. I mean, I think they're going to be okay.
Right.
Not great, obviously, but I think they'll be okay.
Right.
But my thing is more on the other side, on the AFC, where Dolphins are in the playoffs, thanks to the Broncos last night. The Raiders are in the playoffs. The Texans are in the playoffs. And the Dolphins' star quarterback tore his ACL 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I believe so.
So how far are you really going to get without your star quarterback? The Raiders, who've had a lot of people said this was an MVP season for Derek Carr.
Yeah, I
broke
agree.
his leg. He's out.
Right.
So how good are they going to really be?
The Lions will be in if they win tonight. I think that's what they said, that if they win tonight, they've sealed their...
Probably.
I believe
But-
so.
And with the Titans, with Mariota breaking his leg, or fracturing his leg, whatever, really contributed to them losing. So, they're not even going in. But the Texans are going in, who, by the way, is playing like a second-string quarterback right now. Like, it's just, there's no teams in the AFC I'm excited about now. That whole side, you got the Patriots and the Chiefs.
And I'm probably...
And I think, and the Steelers. Okay, the Steelers.
Yeah.
They're a team
They're pretty solid.
Yeah, they're
I think-
getting back from injury.
I think I'm probably, since my Broncos didn't make it in, I'm probably actually going to go for the Seahawks.
I don't know why that is, but
Well, wise or not, it's
they've had some
team I
rough
like
luck
the best.
lately.
Right, it's the team I like the best out of all of them. By the way, just to add how shitty it is for Derek Carr, considering he broke his finger 4 or 5 weeks ago.
He's gonna have a sore couple months.
That sucks.
Then to get back into mobility.
Yeah.
But I mean, how bad it sucks for Raiders fans.
Oh, I know.
Like you've had a good team. And listen, not saying that it's completely over. The Raiders, they're done for good. No, he'll come back next year.
Right.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. A broken leg can kind of fuck you for a while. But,
It can.
depending where the break was, whatever. They'll still be a strong team next year.
By the way.
But that sucks. Like, you're in the playoffs. You're the number 2 seed.
Right.
And pretty much you have to think, we'll have a good year next year.
Yeah.
Like,
by the way, fuck. I just blanked out again.
Again? Jesus, are you having strokes?
Christ.
I think you should be the one concerned about your health instead of me.
What was I talking about? I was gonna throw something out that was kind of funny.
We'll come back to you.
What were you talking about previously? Just like...
What do you mean? Just right now?
It was football related. I know that.
How bad it sucks for Raiders fans?
Before that?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that sucks, because it was funny.
Senior moment, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think it's going to be a shit show.
It probably will be.
With the Patriots going to the Super Bowl again.
Probably, yeah.
The only team that might be able to do something is the Steelers. The Steelers have a shitty defense.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think will win tonight between the Cowboys and the Lions? I'm going with the Lions.
I don't know. I kind of think the Cowboys, but I don't know. Almost every underdog team, except for the Broncos, won this week. So
who do you think will win versus Lions and the Packers? Because that's who they'll play next week.
The Lions.
Yeah.
Well, where's it going to be at?
I think at Detroit.
Then they should. Hopefully.
I think.
I hope. The fucking Packers, they're a team they need to stop.
Right.
It's not right to have such a shitty year and then come on as late as they have and, like, you know, yeah. And that's my thing with the NFC. There's a fucking... I hate so many of those teams. The Falcons, fucking, they're in.
Go Browns.
Right?
They won their... That's like... This win for them was pretty much their Super Bowl.
That was their Super Bowl, yeah.
And they still have the first round pick.
I'm hoping that the Chargers will get really pissed by that loss and then just destroy Kansas City next week.
That'd be cool.
I want to see that so bad.
I mean, it wouldn't help it at all.
No, I just want to see it. Like, it would just make me happy as a person.
What's their record?
The Chargers?
Was it like 5 and...
Yeah, I think they have like 5 or 6
10?
wins, something like that. It's not great. But, I mean, they're the original. They're the
Right.
original, hey, we got fucked by injuries.
Right,
Because,
yeah.
like, since week 1, they've been fucked with injuries.
Oh my god, no kidding.
They're a team to feel bad for. But, no, like, yeah, I mean, obviously I'm a Seahawks fan, so I'm going for them, but...
It's probably who I'll go for.
I honestly don't see them going to the Super Bowl this year.
You know?
No.
Why?
Well, it just... Cam Chancellor's hurt. That line sucks half the time.
Yeah. It doesn't help that Thomas and... Well,
Chancellor's back.
What happened to him?
He's hurt his ankle.
Oh. Well, that still can
And then he came back fine.
haunt... Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think... And he'll have a week off, whatever, so... He's okay.
I don't know. I could see him maybe going.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. It's hard to say, because, like, the other teams... They beat the Falcons already. Mm-hmm. The Lions aren't that good. I mean, they
right.
really are. Like, they're okay, but...
They've gone 9-1 since starting out 1-4.
Yeah. But part of me thinks most teams are like, it's the Lions.
Which could really work to their advantage.
But not in the playoffs.
Right.
Because no one plays half-assed in the
Right,
playoffs.
no, definitely not.
The Cowboys, I think, are good, but
Yeah.
they're, again, rookies.
I don't think they'll go to the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I hope it's not the Falcons that end up going.
Oh, my God.
God, that'd piss me off.
Oh, what if it is, like, Falcons and...
The Patriots? Be the only time I'd root for the Patriots, I think.
Yeah.
Because they've done it before.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for us. We will see you later. Hopefully soon.